Welcome to the Hoppothetically Podcast with Nikki Downtown and Fat Nate. We provide thoughtful and correct answers to probably the most important questions in the world. I'm a New York City-based comedian. Nathan is a New York City-based dyslexic. Thank you so much for being here. We hope you enjoy the show. Have you guys seen our Patreon?
Mm-mm.
It's Fat Nate, and it's this old picture of Nathan when he's fat. He looks terrible. And
That's
Nikki
hilarious.
Downtown, and I look pretty cool doing stand-up.
My brother used to, I have a picture of my brother. It used to be my idea. He used to smile like this when he was a kid. And at Bring Your Kid to Work Day, the morning of, he also gave himself a haircut that was just a little square. He had a bowl cut, and he cut a little square out. And it's my mom and all the companies, she works at a law firm, all the company's kids, and Chris with a little square cut out doing this.
Nathan, maybe if you're not talking, mic away from mouth. I'm hearing you scroll your phone.
You hear that sigh?
I thought it was a good story.
I didn't hear a word.
Well, let's restart.
I was reading a bad question. Just tell it again.
I thought you were on Reddit.
No. I was reading my questions and I didn't like one of them. And I was just like, ugh.
Watching beheading videos.
Is that what you watch on Reddit?
No.
You can.
You can't.
Really?
See?
Yeah.
I'm into death videos.
Wait, I had a
just
riff
weren't
for
going
your
to Reddit.
story.
Oh, what story?
Restart the
About
story.
your
Can
story.
we get a
Restart the story?
Can we get a new story? 86
All right.
story,
And where's
and
the
then
camera? Am I in it? So
We're
my
all
brother
in it.
used to smile like this. It's the only person. I have so many family portraits with my whole family where he's doing. It's like me and all my cousins, and he's just going, which is crazy because it's natural. It's like an instinct to smile like that. He's the only person I've ever met that it like took him a while to learn how to smile.
Gravity's pulling his face down.
Yeah, when he feels happy, and.
Mommy, I'm a monster.
Yeah. You just imagine you're at you're doing a set, and someone front row is going, and they're like, "No, I love it."
Continue. Yeah, I quit.
Try to do that and smile with your eyes, though.
How do you smile?
Yeah, what the fuck is smiling with your...
Smizing? Well, that's close.
You look like Hercules in like the 80s Hercules.
The handsome one?
Yeah, I guess.
Nice.
When
I
he-
haven't seen any of them. Oh, wow.
Oh, me neither.
When he misreads the script and he's like on a hill and he looks out and he goes, disappointed!
Hypothetically, episode 31. We got the freestyle boys here, Zach and Charles. Thanks for joining us.
And
We
the
got-
Overshadowed Boys.
And the Overshadowed. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
fuck that show.
You have multiple
Yeah,
names.
we're
We go by many
we're
names.
not Amish about it. We are pretty unhumble.
Yep. You cut me, he bleeds.
Yeah. Good callback
We're
to something before the podcast.
Yep, that's the
Symbiote.
best.
People will get it.
Yeah,
It was a callback?
Yeah,
I said we're not Amish about
Yeah,
it.
because we had the
I
whole
was talking about
conversation
how-
about Amish.
It's fine. I'm gonna record a separate thing later.
Yeah.
And be like, no, before the episode, we were talking about how Amish people are quite humble.
A little prelude.
You have to read this one, though. Otherwise, you won't get the jokes.
It's
Some
gonna
people
be
tend
like
to
a
skip
sketch.
through the prelude.
I do.
Yeah, of
I
course
hate-
you do. You're wearing a hat backwards and short shorts. Sorry, I don't
What's
know
that
where
supposed to
that
mean,
came
man?
from.
Just because you got jeans means you read the prelude?
Yeah, dude, I
I
got
also
my
got
legs
watermelon
crossed.
socks.
Yeah.
What's that say about me and how I read?
that you play a mad defense at frisbee golf.
I'm
And
very
end up
good at
pissing
throwing
guy.
a frizz.
I believe.
Yeah, you said
really-
frizz.
It says
That's-
frizz
yeah.
because by the time
Yeah,
he gets
yeah.
to B, it's way over there.
It's in the opponent's jaws.
That sounds like a very deep thing to say. By the time I get to B, it's...
Do I exist? You guys have already been on the podcast, so you don't
Yeah.
have to say something mean about Nathan. But if you want to,
Yeah, you can.
I
This is
wasn't
your
on an episode
opportunity.
where I said something mean about you, did
Yes,
I?
you did.
Yeah,
What'd I
we-
say?
We,
Yeah,
we
it's
kept
mandatory.
insisting.
Yeah, you said something mean, and then
Oh.
I said that was really inappropriate of you. You came on my podcast and insulted me.
Did you remember what I said?
No.
Okay, what'd you say?
I don't know.
If you can't, you can just look at him and you'll.
Yeah, you can figure it out.
I'm
You're
sure
in
it'll come to
person
you
now.
again.
It's going to be much easier.
You look much healthier now in this basement.
In this basement.
I'm seeing you in the context of a different basement. My ears just popped. Are we?
That's 'cause we're
are we
really-
climbing?
We're really podcasting.
I feel like we're about to reach cruising
We're at
altitude,
podcasting
gentlemen.
altitude. Yeah.
And
These
like,
mics are humming.
you know how when you fly over DC, they have to like shoot down the planes? Sometimes.
What do you mean, like commercially?
I mean, anybody that's unauthorized people that
Okay.
fly over.
Unauthorized is a key.
Yeah.
Key
Yeah.
concept.
That's
in
I
a
this.
was
weird
like, I
thing to
just had a
omit.
layover. We must have missed the
yeah,
You know
missile.
how
Yeah.
everyone
That's how
who
you
goes to
dodged it.
DC is dead? You know about that?
Layovers are just the pilot dodging the missile.
Yeah. It's like, woo.
some inclement weather.
So in this situation, you're the guy that is doing the shooting down of the planes.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're talking about over the political zone of DC.
The no-fly zone.
Yeah,
Dude,
the
that
no-fly
guy,
zone.
I bet, gets so much puss.
Oh yeah.
The guy who shoots
I
down
enforced the
planes.
no-fly zone in DC.
But you can come on by.
You could fly in.
You got
But you're
permission.
clear.
Yeah.
What is the question?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
You're the guy who shoots the missile.
Yeah, that's it.
Turns out, actually,
That's it.
Yeah,
What if you were the guy?
How much money do you think?
80,000.
Like not that much.
I mean, like a decent.
Yeah, and you see something flying over, and you realize it's a house with a bunch of balloons, and it's kind of like an up situation. What do? You see the little ethnic boy, and then the old man with the dog.
Switching to the dart gun. I'd like to do it one by one.
They don't have a dark.
They don't have a dart gun. You have to shoot. They only have
Really?
missiles. Yeah, and this is your job. This is for America.
I don't even think you get hired if you're like applying for the missile job and you're like, do you guys have a dart gun? They're like, no, dude.
What about a t-shirt cannon? You guys have one of those?
Do you remember
Super
9/11?
Are they posing an immediate threat to the safety of this nation?
It depends on what the wind is.
It's
doing.
just
They don't.
They can't steer.
No, they're in a house.
They're in God's hands.
They're old and from
It's
somewhere
really, are you going to
stupid.
shoot down God?
and if I don't do it, I'm fired.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have a conversation. You're
Yeah,
on
yeah.
a what do they call that when
The
you're on
intercom?
like probation?
Oh, probation.
You have to talk to your manager.
Suspended
it's going to be a
with
whole
pay.
thing.
Suspend it with pay.
Well, if I'm suspended with pay and I don't do it, that's great. That's a vacation.
Obviously
There has
not
to-
suspended.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
pay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
being
obviously.
facetious.
Dude.
Obviously, dude.
I should have read the prelude.
Like,
see
you
what I
may
mean?
not get fired, but you will get written up.
And also, if you're worried, like, oh,
has
do we
become
have
very-
more missiles? Like, yeah, you have a bunch.
Yeah, they have a bunch. They have a lot.
You know?
Unlimited. Like,
Because
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
suck if you shot down the house
And then there was another
right
house.
after. Oh, another house. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
another
then
house.
Then the terrorists come. The house was a decoy.
Yeah, you also don't know
They
if
used
there's
their last missile on that house decoy.
it was a Trojan house. The old man turns into a Russian army.
Yeah, turns out.
What? Every balloon's a soldier. Shit. I
Yeah,
should have
what
shot
a
him
foggy
down.
day. I couldn't see
Yeah.
any of that.
That ethnic boy was just a pile of sticks. They hooked up to a motor. They home alone
Still
to me.
drew two slanty eyes on them.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Wow, yeah, you're really into it.
No, I think I guess he was Asian.
Yeah.
He was Asian.
I didn't
sure.
see it.
Well, in this
Or like-
one, he's just multicultural. He's just not white, so it's more diverse. It doesn't have to be Asian.
Oh, in
Yeah.
this iteration.
yeah, in
of
this
Up?
iteration, yeah, you don't
In
know.
this one, you don't.
Is
know.
it up?
It-
You
yeah,
said
it's
a guy
up.
like up.
It's like
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
like
up?
it's an up situation. It's not exactly the same
loft.
dude. Yeah,
The only difference is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy's
But
not
re-
Asian,
yeah,
but he might be
yeah, but
Asian.
remember
I'm shooting
the
him
kid.
down then.
Yeah, remember,
if he might be Asian,
remember that first
he's
5 minutes?
going down.
That first 5 minutes still happened. His wife died. It was very tragic. This was his last dream. That's all still there.
I'm
Do you
shooting him
remember
down.
the first 5 minutes? Because his wife dies, and that's sad. But then
Kill that
also, they have a miscarriage. It's like, why?
What?
It's a double sad. Yeah.
Whoa.
It's
I
like
didn't- I
one
didn't
scene,
see the
it's like they're
movie.
pregnant, and then they're not. And you're like, oh, no. And then
the
she
old
did-
old couple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
in that
Well, I wouldn't
thing.
like to see
and
that baby.
he still has his jar. He's holding it of the money he put
Oh,
together
I
to
thought
go
you were
on the
gonna
trip.
say a totally different word. I thought you were gonna say like a fetus or
He's got the
something.
fetus.
Like he can't,
The fetus,
he
yeah.
can't let go
He
of
has a
it.
jar though. The trip.
Yeah, you know how they put money in the jar,
Oh,
and it
I
was
thought
sad
did
because
have
he
the
never
fetus.
got there.
I thought that's how.
Do
he
you think there was a
accelerated-
fetus jar?
I thought in the final
Probably.
climax of the scene during the chase scene, that's how he accelerates away from it. Is he ignites the fetus, and it's kind of a nitrous.
Or they
that
need
propels
to
him
be a little
forward.
bit lighter, and they have to drop one thing.
right.
Oh, no.
We need to lose 8 ounces.
I have to drop Sarah.
I shouldn't
Did
have
you
named
draw
it.
a face on the jar? Yes.
Why are they slanted? It's just. I'm shooting him down. That's my official vote.
Jesus.
It's a job, and I have to do
Do
it.
you shoot the house, or do you shoot the balloons?
I'm shooting the balloons. I want to
Dude,
see
so
that.
it
Yeah,
falls?
yeah, of course. That's the only way to shoot it down.
Just take out the house.
You want to free the balloons?
No, you
It turns out it's a test, and if you don't shoot the house, you're lame.
yeah.
And no
What
one
if the
invites you to
balloons
stuff.
float up and get into a plane engine like Sully over the Hudson? How we hit a bunch of geese?
Then you'd have another hero.
Or you could
Yeah.
just mercifully murder the old man.
How?
You just snipe him in the
shoot
head.
him.
You shoot him in the head,
Wait, I thought this was
and
only
they
missiles.
just fly over
Yeah, it
the
is. You
US.
shoot the man in the
Yeah,
head
you
with
with
a
the
missile.
missile. Yeah.
No, this is. I mean,
What are you doing?
this is
Yeah,
preposterous.
what do you
I
think?
gave
It's
my answer.
Preposterous.
Yeah.
I would shoot the balloons. I'm
You
all.
would shoot
I'm
the
on
balloons?
board. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
If we had
Balloons.
someone come on this podcast, every question just be like, "Well, that's ridiculous. What are you?
What if it just
Sorry.
landed? Because
I'm taking this very seriously.
yeah.
Can
I'm,
we? What do you say?
I'm shooting the balloons.
Guys.
The house falls, and then it lands on another house and just is fine.
Develops perfectly.
Yeah.
Just kills whatever family's
Yeah.
beneath
Yeah,
it.
that-
Luckily, this house had no floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of those that only had a
house.
second story
Okay. A dirt floor home.
that fits exactly on this other house.
Yeah, it's like a Russian doll.
It kills all the family, right?
It
Creates a
kills
home
the
for
Up
them?
family.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then the family.
What if it lands on a homeless camp?
Ooh, it's like
Oh,
extreme home
wow.
makeover.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they're dead, but they are home owners.
No, it's floorless.
Oh, right.
So it lands
Yeah, yeah.
around
It
them.
startles them.
Sure, it would be startling for
Okay.
anyone.
No, well, how about they're in
To
the
have
backyard?
a home appear around you. Yeah, I think that would.
Yeah, because they were
Fully
so down
furnished.
on their luck, they couldn't imagine a home appearing around them.
I couldn't imagine that. This is
could.
ridiculous.
This can't be mine.
All right, what are you doing, Nick?
I want to do the whole show. I just keep saying this is ridiculous.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, come on.
This premise.
Shut it down.
No, I think I would abstain.
Stop the camera.
I would abstain.
Really?
You bitch.
I abstain. I am not
Wow.
shooting down that house. I think it's a friendly house.
And are you saying that because we chose to sit it down, or is that what
Yeah.
you really would do?
That's my conviction. I thought of this long before this podcast.
It feels like you're
Okay.
just trying to be different.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Let's give him a chance.
No, I'm actually
no.
sad that you guys aren't on my team because I'm in the morally superior.
So you let him why? So
yeah.
okay, you let him pass, and then you get a
You'll get-
talking to.
And I would petition
yeah.
for him.
a heavy
you'll-
spanking from your
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
supervisor.
That's-
Dude, it's going to take another year or two to get your promotion.
That's fine.
You won't be able to
Well,
sit down for 3.
But I'll be able to live with I'll tell my grandkids this story.
Wait,
and
wait,
they'll be like,
wait.
Papa, we're so proud of you. They're foreign also.
A lot of
Punishment-
discipline is ass related.
Wait, I was gonna say if the punishment is spanking, I'll shoot both the balloon and the. I'll do whatever. Yeah, I'm not getting spanked.
Nathan showed his hand. The hand has smacked his ass. Have you ever messed with one of those things where it's like kind of a wand, but there's a little leather thing at the end?
I've seen videos where others are messing with it,
Yeah.
but I have not had
The sound it
had
makes
the,
is-
had the good fortune.
When's your birthday?
it just happened.
It did?
27, yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
When was your birthday?
27.
August 31st. It was like 4 days
Oh,
ago.
wow. Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
of
You
our
didn't tell
writing
anybody.
group, Caitlin was the only. Yeah, what am I gonna say it?
Yeah, I mean, nobody.
Actually, you told me, nerd.
I did?
Yeah, you said your birthday was Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling people.
Okay.
Yeah, Caitlin was the only one who wished me happy birthday.
Wow.
Of all you fuckers.
You didn't tell me your birthday. I would have told you. I didn't know Zach's birthday either.
Yeah, I don't know. Eric didn't. It's fine. I don't care.
Did I wish you happy birthday?
I mean, you should.
Your girlfriend did. I don't
Damn.
remember.
Jeez.
Oh,
I was
geez.
on the phone with Madi on my birthday, and I didn't tell him. I knew it was my birthday,
Oh
and he was
my
not saying
God.
it, and I'm just like,
Did he find out?
The next
It
day.
is
Oh.
funny to when it is your birthday and you're talking to somebody and you're like, you have no fucking
Yeah.
idea.
Oh,
you talk all week. You're like, hey, how's it going? No,
That's
Yeah.
happened to
I'm
me
good.
once or twice.
You're
and I
talking like it's your birthday right now.
No, what?
I wait till the end of the call and then I tell them and then I hang up.
It's my birthday.
You make me sad.
Yeah. No. I wait. I do it and then I wait long enough for them to backtrack and be like, oh my God, happy. And then I hang up in the happy birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, they remember.
Song.
And they're like,
Yeah, then they
They're like, no. And then you kill yourself.
yeah.
So that they never get.
and
to
then you
say
leave
it.
a note. It's only because
Yeah. In the note, I bring it up a lot.
You write ... to me.
they'll know what it means.
Don't know.
What if it was just a balloon with an old man suspended? There's
Yeah.
no
Oh,
house,
that
it's
g's
just
down
the
in
old
a
man.
second.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to
Yes.
euthanize
An
him.
old white guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? And he
This
does
is
have a
obviously
gun,
not his
so
choice.
he could really
Oh,
be a
wow.
threat.
Yeah.
He hasn't shot it yet, but he's like,
I'm shooting. Well, that's a no-brainer. You're shooting that guy down.
No, that's the Second Amendment.
you don't try to
that's
pull a
his
Batman
right.
and
Yeah, it's his
shoot the
right.
gun out of
He's-
his hand with your missile.
Then you shoot,
Oh my God.
he falls to the ground. You find out it's just a cell phone. You're like, I thought.
He's trying to get service.
Yeah. It blows the gun out of his hand.
I have TNT. I have TNT. No, I meant AT&T.
Is it a crime to have cricket?
Yeah, that's better. got my TNT thing out. I'm trying to watch
I'm
TNT.
drinking B&T. Bourbon and tea.
Bourbon and tea, everybody.
Bourbon and tea.
This
show
episode
is
is brought to you by Bourbon and Tea.
No brand. I would try to shoot it out of his hand, but probably incinerate
Would you
his whole
still
body because
would
it's
you
a missile.
Yeah, would you still be impressed if it shot out of his hand and then you turned around and the whole house was just blown up? But it still got the
Wait,
gun
is there
out
a
of his
house
hand.
in this?
Yeah.
Also, good job turning around when you said turning around. That was a good scene. You know, when you
I'm
turn
an,
around.
yeah, I'm an artist.
And leaving the mic there.
Now, well, for our audio listeners,
Yeah.
they gotta
Audience
know.
is like, when you do what?
Nathan.
Nathan, where did you go around?
If you want to know
36?
what he was doing, subscribe to our Patreon. It's just going to be a video. Turn around. It was turn around.
Nathan's just mooning the camera. You guys didn't expect this.
This is a situation, and you can control one aspect. So someone is having sex with your girlfriend. Yes. You get to pick. Your one decision, you get to pick whether or not it is Jordan Peterson. And you don't get to pick who else it is. It just is or isn't.
Who else it is?
Jordan Peterson does.
Okay.
I'm keeping a JP. I feel like it's a bad lay. It'll make me look better.
I'm just worried she's not going to have fun.
Because it's Jordan Peterson?
Because it's going to be horrible.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, but what if he explains all of his fire points?
Yeah,
during
what if he sex represent? And then you know those videos he's been putting out that are like directed to someone or like a group.
He's doing that.
He's doing
He puts out
front-facing?
these YouTube videos.
He's like
front-facing.
Mexicans.
Literally, he's like Israel, Palestine. Listen,
Whoa.
or he's like CEOs. Listen. So you'd have sex with your girlfriend, and he'd have a video that's just like Charles. The New Testament says
He cries a lot, right? That's what he does.
he cries sometimes.
Yeah.
when it's
Okay.
appropriate.
I read the
Okay.
book.
Wait,
I read his book. He cries in the book.
Does he?
Whoa.
It's tear-stained, every copy.
The book, even the audio.
Wait.
The audio
Is it
version.
Yeah, it like cuts out.
You hear it
the
crackle.
tears. Yeah.
Is it pre or post his like benzodiazepine stuff?
Oh, that's a good question.
I would do pre-benzo Jordan Peterson, but I would not do post.
Post benzo.
You mean sober?
Yeah, I would not do
No,
sober.
you got to do. He's got to be fucked up. if he's
Yeah,
gonna
that's what
fuck.
I'm
Really?
looking for. Yeah.
I'm
So
keeping
JP.
it. Yeah, I'm keeping him JP. I want JP DP in my GF.
I want JP rock bottom as he
What's DP?
bottoms my
Yeah,
rock.
Double penetrate. He's gonna have to get Joe Rogan in there or something.
Oh wow.
Okay. When I use JP as an acronym for sex because I like him. I would have JP in my girlfriend. In her
Totally
JP.
JP in you.
Also a word I
Oh.
use for asshole.
What, Nathan?
Do you guys not?
I have
Okay,
dyslexia. I can't do acronyms.
Yeah, this Nathan's just like the
Oh,
last section of the podcast has been insane.
Yeah.
Have you guys been saying numbers this
Are you
whole
reciting Encyclopedia Britannica?
Okay, do you guys not know a ton of stuff about Jordan Peterson? 'Cause
Yeah.
I do, and I assumed every man secretly
I listened to
does.
like one episode of him
No.
on Rogan, I think, or maybe Tim Dillon. Like I listened to
It
like.
could have been a scarecrow. I'm really not sure. I don't know. I mean,
Would
I
you
know-
let the scarecrow fuck your girlfriend?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like that would be like a mythical, fun time.
Why did
Yeah.
you say a mythical? Is the ideal sex for you a scarecrow?
Well,
Is
it's
that
got to
like
be a
the-
mythical good. Yeah, a scarecrow I think of as like a big
scarecrow?
If
Yeah,
a
yeah,
scarecrow is doing its job, it's a scary
Like a
beast.
thing.
No, it's a normal, non-sentient
No, it's like
a
scarecrow,
stick
and then
figure.
Jordan Peterson is
It's
like
hay.
ramming it into your girlfriend.
It's hay with pants on.
Well, I thought it was going to come to life.
Pants.
alive.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like, yeah.
He means mythical is in
For
just like
your
a fable
girlfriend?
that
Can we
happened.
backtrack? When you said I thought it was going to come for life, I was going to say for your girlfriend. I don't think so.
Let's move on.
What would you do?
Oh, I told you.
Water and creatine.
Benadryl.
GN Jesus.
No,
It wasn't Benadryl.
You just got- no.
It was
Benadryl,
pre-Benadryl Jordan Peterson. And it was sleepy Jordan Peterson. It's actually benzodiazepine. You guys got to look into Jordan
Yeah,
Peterson.
so
Yeah,
you can
can
do
we-
the podcast.
I know
we-
now he's like very hated and
The
loved.
thing
Oh.
people forget about him is he makes only good points and no bad points.
Does he at night turn into a raven?
Yeah,
I've
but
heard that.
But the show's during the day.
Yeah.
All right.
I would.
Do you have
I
a
would
problem with ravens?
No, I'm
Okay,
just asking.
just-
I mean, they're
You?
kind of a
No,
omen,
I-
you
right?
assume that was a bad
I
thing.
said I was a big fan. I don't know what you guys.
I mean, they like shiny things.
Yeah,
I
they
think
do
that's
like
a crow. I think that was a crow.
Yeah,
Crows
you
like
don't
shiny
even.
things.
you're
Crow
just-
and raven
now
are
you're just
similar.
throwing
Really?
stereotypes around. Jesus.
I think they're just both black, dude.
Yeah,
Never mind. I'll have to tell
jeez.
that story later.
Ooh, tell it. And
Yeah, tell
Nathan,
it.
why don't you try to keep it together?
It's
What?
it's kind of
when
bad.
he tells the story,
No, we
why don't you
can-
try to keep it together
Oh,
this
okay.
time?
We'll skip it for now. It's
Is
just
it
not
bad?
related. It's kind of just my dad being indirectly racist, and it grosses me out.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for
you
it.
got a question.
How is your dad indirectly racist?
Let's all go around the room. Mine is not.
Mine.
Nobody's dad's is like a little bit like
My grandpa called things
Yeah.
colored that weren't pencils.
Yeah.
what?
Say that again.
Yeah, that is
I wanted to
that
say
was-
it fast.
That was.
Colored pencils, remove pencils, and that's what he'd call people.
Oh, okay.
sometimes.
That's
But
for
he'd
a
refer to
grandpa
people
though.
as
That's kind of tame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
not
was
terrible.
tame.
My grandma did blackface in a play.
Every day. Oh, okay.
She was cast as a white lady, but she was like, you know what?
How old is your grandma?
This would be better.
My grandma's 51.
She's Scarlett Johansson. You know, I like to do some because I will bike to shows if I have grease all over my hands. I like to tell people I just beat the shit out of someone who was in blackface. I saved a life tonight.
Wait, so how is your dad racist?
My dad has like a distant friend in Hawaii who is black that he hadn't seen for 30 years. And then he finally got to meet her again like a year ago. And he lived in Hawaii for a little bit. So now they hang out and they're like, oh, you're like family. And, you know, like, you're my sister, you're my brother. Because we, you know, like they just do that from, you're like, oh, just call me your sister.
Sister?
He told me this. He like goes around and tries to tell people that's his real sister to be like, I got a black sister. And he said he saw a neighbor of his walking down the street who was black, and him and my stepmom talked to her, and they were talking, and then she's like, they like got silent and smiled, both my dad and my stepmom, and the lady was like, oh, what are you guys smiling about? And they both go, you just remind me of my sister. And then he's like, shows her the black lady, and she's like, oh, black and he goes, lady. Oh yeah, he goes, black lady,
she's my real sister.
You got a holographic black sister?
Shit.
And then
their sass is so high.
He likes to be like, yeah, I'm adopted. Like, he likes to be like, bet you didn't expect that. And I was like, Dad, you realize if they didn't look alike, the only thing that you just said is that, like, you're black, this lady's black, you guys remind me of each other. Blacks look alike. Yeah. And he's like, no, I'm breaking down the racial barrier. Yeah. Because everybody's...
What I'm getting from this is that your dad is super funny.
Yeah. He is very funny.
I found this whole story kind of endearing.
Yeah. He's a doofus.
He's a goof. He always asks for attitude at restaurants. I told you this.
So funny.
I forgot. So he's never gotten it. He goes in and he goes, he opens every restaurant, every hostess, he goes, who's the meanest? And they're always like, huh? And he goes, yeah. And then he always goes like, yeah, I'll take the iced tea and a little bit of attitude. And we were at Pita Jungle.
He's like, treat me like I'm black, like my sister.
Treat me like my sister. And this time, they go to the same restaurant every time I'm with them. They always go to Pita Jungle, and they always try to tell me, like, put in Pita Jungle like it's my idea. They're like, what do you want to do while we're here? And I'm like, we go to dinner. And they're like, well, like, I don't know. If you're, like, thinking about eating, like, I don't know, maybe we could, like, try Pita Jungle? We've been going there every time I visit for 5 years.
Maybe get in a truck, take a little excursion to the jungle?
Yeah. They always get the same server who never makes eye contact.
Let me tell you what your dad's doing.
What?
I'm thinking about this. He's playing N-word Candyland, and the fact that he's
bingo.
Yeah, he has a black sister now, and that's one of 5 across, and he's just trying to escalate, climb up those ladders, falling down them slides.
But this time I thought it was funny, especially for me, because I always I get just super humiliated. But this time he goes, make a little attitude, and the server was like, what? And he goes, yeah, just give me a little bit of tude. And she goes, been a long day. Just like made everything so quiet. And I was like, and I'll have the salmon.
Does he say it weird every time, or does he ever just order it as though
he orders it
He's like,
serious?
Let me get the chicken, I want a beer and a little bit of attitude.
Yes. He goes and some attitude, please. And they'll be like, what? Funny. And he's like,
oh, just a little bit of
and he goes, and red crushed pepper, red pepper flakes. And some and then when they don't bring him attitude, he goes, in the attitude, whenever you get a chance. They never know how to, I've never seen attitude delivered. It's crazy.
What would happen in your mind if they deliver attitude?
I think he wants like a sassy black attitude.
Someone just slaps him.
Yeah. Can I get your blackest woman?
Yeah.
Shows a picture of his sister. This is what I'm.
One like this.
Like you're at a barbershop, like something like this, maybe. Can I get something close to this? I picture attitude as someone like just like a almost dominatrix, just 2-finger nostriling him and like walking him out of the booth and ducking his head in the toilet.
He's like, I didn't even get to eat. That's so much attitude.
They're still charging me. Is it weird? Is it wrong? Is it pervy to stare at a lady if she doesn't see that you're staring?
Like if a tree
not stalking someone.
Like if you
and the tree
or
has
I,
a delicious ass.
and nobody's there to see you hard.
Yeah.
Are you hard?
Yeah.
I think it's if you're hard.
If a tree falls in the forest and no one sees you, fuck the tree. Did you rape the? I'm saying if you fuck the tree. That's going to be an editing nightmare getting that, but that's in.
For the people who didn't hear that, Siri just went off. Siri's like, I have to report that to the police.
I have a voice and I need to be heard.
The tree fucking has been going on for too long. I refuse to stay complicit.
Tree 2. Sorry, it was there and I had to say it.
Tree 2? Me too.
Me too.
Oh, I
Tree
got it.
2.
It's like me too. Yeah,
Tree
it took me a
2.
minute.
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody, yes.
Yes. Blows his brains out. Yes. It's like in the end of Westworld season 2. I think one of them just shoots him.
You
He
watch
just orders.
World season.
That's
2.
season.
That's after it got bad. That's
that was-
before it got bad.
That was the end of season.
That's
1.
pre-Benzo.
End of season 1.
All right, so is it pervy to?
Is it just creepy? Is it a wrong? Is it harmful?
No.
For an
If you
elongated
imagine a
period of
spectrum,
time.
like not staring at them would be the least creepy.
Yes.
Going up to them and
Yeah, but
saying, I've been looking. That would be further a direction.
How much?
oh yeah, because like, don't you when you walk around hope people are just staring
I
at
do.
you?
Yeah.
So like, I don't think it's creepy because that's what I would hope people would do to me.
I'd like some attitude. Did you just fart? You're like, nice.
Sir?
Nice.
All right.
I don't think it's creepy. No, I do. You know what I like? I like this.
What do you
Is when you see the.
What do you like,
Thanks,
Charles?
thanks, man. I like this. Dude, the eye dart. Here, can you guys all look at me? And I'll look away. This, when you see this on the subway, someone's looking at you, and then you see. I love that. 'Cause you're like, you were just looking at me, right? I love that.
I think it's not creepy. So a girl's walking by and you check out her ass. If you want to make it not creepy, you go, ew, horrible ass.
Or you
Maybe
just-
I'm gay now. And then it's not creepy. She will not think that guy was creepy.
She'll think she's got some work to do.
Oh no.
I don't know. I just keep turning everyone gay with my horrible ass.
My horrible ass.
Dude, we were at a wedding. It was me and Nathan at my cousin's wedding, and my uncle, who we see like once a year or less, not much, just goes up to Nathan, no context, and just goes, "Nathan, you have no ass." And then my cousin walks up, who we also see once every 5 years, and my uncle's like, "Does Nathan have an ass?" And he's like, "No."
Well, now you know where their family values are.
All in the
It'd
back.
be funny if everybody in the wedding, I can't believe
Yeah, what the fuck? Who invited him?
they're saying nobody's paying attention to the bride and the groom.
They exchange a ring, but it's the diamond shaped like a little butt. It's so important to the hoppings that ass be big and juicy. Nathan, what's up? You're not working on your butt? I haven't seen it, but
You don't have to.
No one has. That was my.
Ah.
Who said that first? Did
I
we all
said
think
it.
at the
I
same
said
time?
it.
All
I
right.
said it.
All right,
Nice.
whatever you need, man.
anything you could pump
You know,
that
yeah, if
ass
you
full
ha-
of.
Yeah.
Confidence,
you're very
whatever.
funny, whatever.
I don't. I think everybody's not
BLL.
creepy, right?
Not creepy.
Oh no, I mean it is creepy.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
weird. You're weird. Yeah.
good.
What
you
if
gonna do it?
Sisyphus gets to the top of the hill and then it's him and a hill and a boulder and nothing else? He has all eternity. Well, because before he couldn't get it up the hill, so he's like,
Really? I thought he got it up and then it rolled down every day.
Oh, he never
to the
gets it
very
up.
top, but he never got it up.
I never
he
get it up
gets
either,
it.
right? Well, that's what we have in common,
Yeah.
me and him.
"Hey, can you take this seriously?"
Sorry, guys.
He gets it up the hill, so now it's just him at the top of a hill with the boulder just sitting there. How long before the boulder is his wife?
I mean, I immediately thought of how
Immediately.
he's got to jizz on that thing just for fun.
Yeah, I think that's why he was rolling it up the hill to fuck it on top of the hill. That was his whole point.
He's like, I want everyone to see us.
How many times do you think you fuck a rock like carving something? What do they do in
What
that?
are you doing here?
I'm Shawshanking Redemption in it, but it's he carves a spoon.
You threw INGs all over that. Shawshanking Redemption.
Like you gotta. I'm wondering how many times you bone a rock until it creates a path that you can fuck.
Oh, and you dig it all with
How
your
With your
penis
dicks.
through erosion of
It's like how
over
ninjas
millennia.
hit train engines and they get harder. That dick's got to be rock.
Your dick's all
Yeah, it's
calloused.
cock
Yeah.
You don't feel nothing, but you are amazing.
Cock shank redemption.
There we go.
Because he digs his way out with his cock. He tunnels a little more out with his cock. He has to get hard though first every time.
Yeah.
Before, so he has to like get into it and get hard enough to sustain a shovel.
I would say a year before
Before
he
he-
marries. He's like, look, this is my wife.
I think it would be like a Castaway situation.
How
He'd be
long
like,
did that take
Boulder
him?
Wilson.
But think about
He's seen Castaway.
but think about all the sexual tension as he rolled it up the hill. Like that's been almost an eternity. So I
True.
mean, he's probably so ready.
He has an area of the
Yeah.
boulder. He considers the boulder's ass. He's
Yeah.
like, nice. And then keeps rolling. And then
Yeah, every
nice.
time it flips around.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm disgusting.
Like you like that? Slaps it.
See the boulder's face. Oh, this is my punishment.
Yeah.
Get my ass poorly eaten and then rolled over dirt for eternity.
Would you rather be Sisyphus or you're rolled by Sisyphus?
Oh, rolled by
That's a
Sisyphus.
I
top
would
or
rather be
bottom.
rolled by
Yeah.
Sisyphus.
That's an.
I'd rather
you
be
would
rolled.
be rolled by Sisyphus.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
would.
That's like up under in high
Nice
school,
dog.
most likely to be
And I'd roll you.
rolled by Sisyphus.
Yeah, okay. You're Sisyphus. You either are punished by rolling rolling a boulder or a very, very fat woman?
Fat woman. Yeah.
Boulder sized. She cannot move. She
Obviously,
can
boulder.
She can say stuff.
The boulder doesn't talk.
Is she roasting me the whole time?
Yeah, fuck this lady.
Yeah,
No, I would like
Can you?
that.
I mean, you have
And she's
all
just as
eternity,
rollable.
So at some point she'll
Can
do
you
that.
fuck her?
What?
Can you fuck her? Please. I'm so
going
lonely.
I'm going woman like a
Pussy everywhere, but not a flap to fuck.
Is that the age-old saying?
It's the rhyme of the ancient cooter. That was actually pretty educated. That was a pretty solid allusion to the rhyme of the ancient mariner.
Ah.
Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink.
Oh, is that where you got that from?
Yeah.
Oh,
That all
okay.
tied together.
Okay, man. I believe you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You have any
There's one
literature
audience, and I'm like,
professors?
this makes sense.
Yeah. Everybody leave Zach alone. I love that.
He's on tonight.
Those English lit reps?
Nathan, what about you? Would you have sex with a very fat woman on a hill?
Wait, is
Is that the question?
I was reading my question.
That's
Is
the
that the
question
question
is,
we got
how
to?
fat have you guys fucked?
He's been dating his girlfriend for 3 years.
Why do you?
Right? Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
3 years?
Yeah.
I'm saying she's a fat bitch on a hill.
Oh, is it-
Funny.
Bang, bang.
Bang bang! I said something mean about you finally.
Ah.
About a woman you love. It's a He shrugs. He's like, I work for no one, no company, no woman. None of that's on the pod.
My girlfriend.
I'm a podcaster. First and only.
In this question, you are. What are
I'm
you
ready.
doing?
Nothing.
Let me see it.
I was just checking to make sure.
Show my
Show me.
No,
the
no,
camera
guys.
what you're doing.
It's porn.
So you're a high schooler in this situation, and you don't fit in with any of the other kids.
Okay.
Yeah. You're really into photography and art and theater and stuff.
Am I Spider-Man?
No.
He likes
No.
photography.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's also just theater.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. And like, so you don't really fit in with other kids. You're really into like theater and stuff. And they're all kind of into wearing Amish clothing and like sacrificing people for a demon that lives in a local cornfield. And you just like don't know how to fit in with the other kids. And just like, what do you do?
Am I gay?
Yeah. Big time.
Is that how
To fit in?
Is that how you prevent being gay? Is sacrificing people to the demon in the corner?
No, that's how you fit in. He was right.
Okay, so I'm trying to fit in. I'm into theater. I'm into Macbeth.
But all
And
the
they're
but all
like-
the jocks are
Are
into
into-
the
are-
demon in the cornfield.
Yeah, and Amish clothing.
And
And
they
they can,
and the demon's like, let's throw around the pigskin.
you show up. He's like, "What's up, gay?"
Calling people fags.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say, but I didn't know.
I
say
got
fags
there
on the
first.
podcast?
Nice.
We say
Can I,
it.
can I throw one out?
Yeah.
yeah, you got it. You got
Of this fucking building?
Yeah, you get one.
One here.
New
I-
hypothetical. Which one of us is really gay?
That'd be a fun podcast. It's just called Which One of Us is Gay, and we just look into the camera for an hour every week.
and we wait for people to text in their votes.
Yeah.
We haven't really built a fan base, so no one texts, but we think it's going to pick up.
How would I fit in?
I would maybe make a play about the demon.
It'd have to be a one person.
Just sounded like a beep.
Someone just came in. We might have to give someone a haircut.
You think a barber came in?
No, a customer. This is a barber shop.
Yeah, for a shop.
We are going to have to cut
It's
someone's hair.
11:30 p.m.
Their hair's really long.
I swear to God, if this is another prank on Charles.
What would be worse? You walk into your house and you're getting robbed,
Or
or
there's podcasting.
4 people are podcasting?
Yeah, I think podcasting.
Yeah,
You want to go? You want to go as a group?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
feeling nervous, but I'm like, there's 4 of us.
Yeah, let's just go.
And I have
Yeah.
a gun.
You're a
Dude,
big man. We're gonna go investigate, folks. If you don't see us again, Nick hid behind.
Ooh, yeah, you know what? I'll keep podcast. So everyone died. Okay, so we're podcasting in this barbershop, and someone just came in upstairs to steal haircut shit, and now we have to go fight them. That actually is what's happening. Hypothetically, if we do fight them, we will bring them down here. All right, it turns out there was no one up there, and we all got really scared for no reason, but I had fun. It was like a sleepover where your parents come in and you're like, shh, everybody be cool.
This is what really gets the blood pumping, boys.
Felt like a little bit of a cat reflex for a
Yeah,
second. As soon as I heard
just-
that beep.
Charles, you went into cat mode.
I know.
Yeah.
Your leg hair fluffed up.
Yeah. My tail got all bushy.
Yeah, you got
Just for
real
everyone at
aggressive.
home, Charles was very brave.
I went second.
No, you were first.
You were
first
first.
up the stairs.
He was first up the stairs,
That's
Charles was first
true.
up the stairs.
which was uncertain.
If this was Normandy and not the stairs, Charles would have been first on the beach.
I stormed the stairs.
Storm the stairs.
I stormed the door once we got past the machine guns,
Right.
and Nathan's intestines were blown out by
Right.
a 50 caliber weapon.
Nazi.
A Nazi.
Ooh, that sounds
A
fun.
dirty Nazi.
If
Sounds like a
Normandy
rapper.
had no Germans, that was what this would have been like. If it was
So just
empty.
like a beach?
That was spooky. What if a guy came downstairs and just killed us all right now?
like, damn it.
And then he took over the podcast.
It just keeps going.
You guys know spaghetti westerns?
Yes.
Well, there's a spaghetti western, but it really is all about spaghetti.
What's the question?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Tell me
Give
a
me
tale. Welcome to the side podcast. Tell me a tale. A substrata
Bobby?
of hypothetical.
Bobby? Ladybird.
Did you guys
If
listen
you were
to
in a spaghetti western.
Did you guys,
Keep interrupting.
that was
Yeah.
a really funny voice to interrupt people. So as I was saying,
What?
Oh, sorry.
What?
So wait,
Strickland propane.
spaghetti western.
Yeah.
Who's the
I
bad
think I
guy?
would ride into town on a sloppy lasagna.
Yeah.
A nice slice of lasagna.
We don't like your kind.
Sauce spills everywhere.
I'd like to
Winnie's.
think the spaghetti just replaces everybody's guns.
Is it the bullets or they're just throwing spaghetti at each
in
other?
their gun holster, it's a bunch of spaghetti with sauce on it.
Oh, that's like getting sprayed with silly string. That'd be fun.
And everyone, and this is maybe fucked up, but everyone's wearing white.
Ooh.
Wait, what does reloading look like? Is it just them making another pot of
No, it's
spaghetti?
still-
It's long.
It's still like, yeah, it's long. They have to boil a bunch.
yeah, like, give me a minute.
And if you shoot dry pasta at someone, that's like throwing a snowball with ice in it.
Yeah, everyone's like, dude.
Come on. Cool.
Guys, I hate this game.
We know the rules of pasta wars.
And that's why you're in jail. It's
Yeah,
like the
that's
worst
who
thing
goes
you
to
could do. It's like
jail.
the pedophiles in jail. You drop pasta, motherfucker. You know what we do to you in here?
I lit up in elementary school with uncooked linguine.
And then you would get raped, but there's no pasta. You just
Oh,
get
there's
normal
just
rape.
no-
Yeah.
Ah, not pasta
You're
rape?
not gonna pasta rape me? No, it's regular. It's
It's a
penis.
full
Oh,
box
no.
of uncooked pasta.
They just,
That would be tough.
They stick it in and then break it.
100.
I can't get it out.
You have to cook it to get it out. And that means we gotta pee in you.
What?
I don't know, guys.
How do you? Wait, tell me your
No,
steps.
we're on
to-
the same wavelength.
How
I
do
get
you,
it.
Tell me your steps to cooking pasta.
No, you put the dry pasta in, and then you have
Then you-
asparagus, and you
and then
pee,
you-
and then
then you
pee
piss
in
in
the
it.
bowl.
and then you tell your girlfriend like, "Hey, I discovered this new recipe. Don't
That's
ask
how
me
you
about
get
it."
her to like your pheromones. What would your spaghetti western look like?
I thought spaghetti guns.
I thought spaghetti guns is pretty
I
fun.
think
I like
spaghetti-
riding in on a spaghetti steed. I don't know why that was a little glossed over. Sauced
You don't
over.
know why it was.
I don't know. I really
You
don't.
really don't know why that was glossed
The
over.
double swing doors are. I just think of everything as lasagna. It's a good
Yeah, you're a big
construction
lasagna
material.
fan. I
Think
don't
about
like
if you had to
lasagna.
replace everything in the world with a
okay.
pasta.
So this is-
Lasagna is going to be a building block.
I mean, lasagna will be used to build things.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't like
That's
a
all I want.
But there's also breadsticks are Italian.
No, this
is that an American?
Spaghetti.
This is not
yeah.
Olive Garden Western.
Yeah.
So I have no family?
No one has any family. It's
No.
tragic, the spaghetti
Yeah.
western, because
Yeah.
everyone's an orphan.
I would throw meatballs. I'd keep those as a thing. Uncooked meatballs. Like my family, they freeze a bunch of meatballs. They make a bunch
You
at
have
a
to
time.
cook them.
You
So it
don't
gets-
tell an Italian what to do with his meatballs.
Yeah, okay.
And everyone's Italian, but they try to do a Western thing.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like they are very Italian. They're like, oh, but they try to do like partner.
Passa da cantina. I just got stung by a scorpion. It is so hot out here on the Western.
Yeah, draw a partner.
I'm becoming Dracula.
I don't know what. Yeah, you guys are coming to become Transylvanian right now.
I'm doing what he was doing. I really look up to Zach, and I thought he had it down.
I can hear your leg.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I can hear your leg too. Your leg's like, my shorts are too short.
You guys see this on the pod?
'Cause
Exclusive
your
for
legs
you.
are so loud. Oh, and then there'd be a noose that'd be made of pasta.
Oh, that'd
Tortellini.
be a delicious news.
Tumbleweed would be made out of children that died.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say pasta.
I know.
Oh, wow.
But not everything's pasta in a spaghetti
Did they at
Western.
least did they eat pasta?
No, that's
Oh
why
my
they
god,
died.
they never got
Wow.
pasta.
That's why they died.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why they
crazy.
died.
It honestly is hard to starve them with how much pasta we're throwing around.
It is, but they're using so much for building materials and weddings and weapons. There's not enough to go around for food. It's
So if
tragic.
you get caught eating that pasta, it's a crime.
A lot of people to dodge bullets will just
Yeah.
open their mouth and grab it. Yeah.
And that's the only way you can eat.
right. Yeah. That's why violence is so prevalent. Everyone's so hungry.
And when you go into a saloon and you ask for a drink, they put just pasta.
Yeah.
Go off the tap.
This is kind of like what I imagined Valhalla to be.
Oh yeah.
Pasta.
Feasting and fighting with pasta and tumbleweeds or kids who died.
Do you think when they were like building all the buildings of pasta and stuff, do like one guy was just like, "Could we eat this?" And like, no, you're crazy. Yeah,
That is a
you're
building.
ridiculous
That is a
person.
building. That is not a for eating.
What are you, some kind of savage?
What did the Empire State Building? Are you as bad as those terrorists on 911?
Do you think we'll ever have a really, really Italian president?
Yeah.
I hope
Like,
so.
hey, I'm the president.
That would be great.
We don't like what Russia is doing with
Is that an
Ukraine.
Italian accent?
It is close.
It sounds like a little South American.
Yeah, I was
It
very
could be a lot of
confused.
things.
What would happen if we elected someone president and then they just did an Italian accent?
That,
They refused to stop.
but we all know they're not Italian.
They did not campaign Italian. They're like, when I am elected, I will help the. And then when they get in, they're like, hey, I'm the president. Okay. I
Or his
I think-
policies Italian?
He's like, everybody takes naps. Yeah, that'd be great. And women, you can touch them.
You do what a lot of tough questions. He trails off with like,
Kisses the reporter on both cheeks. You did not respond to the accusations. That is
How-
all the time I have.
How long before the news isn't that he's doing the Italian accent? Because at first they're like, all right, the president is doing an Italian accent. He should be censured.
What do you?
After the first 100 days.
I feel like
After
first 100 days.
After the recap, the bulleted list of his lack of
Well,
accomplishments.
one news channel that's anti the president would have to keep hinting at it. Like Mario himself declared, like they'd have to, you know how like
Right.
Fox News is always like, Sleepy Slumber Joe.
Yeah. Elizabeth Warren. They're doing some Indian thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forget what they call their Chief Warren or whatever.
The funniest was Trump.
Oh,
He goes, Elizabeth Warren, sometimes called Pocahontas, by me.
He just like ended it with like, "I'll see you on the trail."
Tears. Boop, boop, boop.
Do you guys want to plug anything? You know what'd be cool is
Yeah.
if you guys plugged our podcast.
Yeah.
Listen to a Hypothetical episode. You can hear about them on our podcast, Overshadowed.
Yeah. You know, we actually recently covered James Capone, who embodies a spaghetti Western. He's an Italian kid, Al Capone's brother, who became a prohibition officer and dressed like a cowboy in Nebraska. So that's a crazy tale that we're going to tell you on Overshadowed Podcast. But you know what you should listen to and what overshadows us constantly?
And uncut.
Are you moving here?
Yeah.
You make
Well,
so much money. You should give money to Nick and me. Anyway,
How do you know I make money?
I tell
you have
everyone.
a good job.
Oh, good.
I'm like, guys, we're all set. Patty
did it.
Nathan's coming to New York. We're all professional
Yeah,
comedians now.
Are you moving to BK? You moving in with the Nick?
No.
Kicking Samantha out?
No.
Come on.
Wait, why do you want
Come
this?
on, she's
I
a bitch.
She's in the way.
Hypothetically, episode 31.
In the cave.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.